Why do they call them apartments when they're all stuck together? Welcome to you. Hello, my name's Robert. Welcome to my home studio. Today we are checking out the guitar called the EXP Blaze from 10S Guitars. Let's check it out. So there you have it. That's what she sounds like. I hope you enjoyed the track that this guitar inspired. Let's talk about it. Let me start by saying I cannot believe the price tag on this guitar, and I'm not going to give that away just yet. You know, assuming you haven't already gone and figured it out for yourself at this point. But yeah, this is a fantastic instrument. Really, really a fantastic instrument, and you know, kind of a bare bones. You know, they've got the black covered pickups in it that I assume are designed to look like active EMGs or Seymour Duncan blackouts or something like that. But they're actually passive pickups, and you know, I actually really like the sound of them. Plenty of clarity. You know, a little bit more than a moderate amount of output. You know, so for me, my playing style these days is perfect. You know, 3-way pickup selector, one tone, one volume, one tone knob, tune-o-matic bridge, string through body construction, and that's literally about the extent of it. You know, nothing real fancy as far as the electronics go. You know, there's no coil tapping or push pulls or anything like that. Just a straight 2-humbucker guitar with a volume and a tone control, which is fine with me. The finish is one that they call that black sparkle. You know, it's, you know, the color itself, it's probably a little bit lighter than that. You know, leaning a little bit closer to I don't know, you know, like maybe a charcoal or something like that. I mean, it's like a really, really dark gray is what it is. But, you know, regardless of where you classify the finish, it's beautiful. It's a fantastic looking guitar, something that's really right up my alley. Rosewood fretboard, a 6-in-line neck, and a 6-in-line tuner configuration on the headstock. The headstock, by the way, as you can see, is really pretty cool looking. I like that headstock shape a lot, a whole lot. You know, the 10S logo on there, and you know, there's no serial number on it, so no serial number on it whatsoever. And those are Grover tuners, by the way, the Grover kidney bean. You know, definitely feels like a you know, like a NATO mahogany, Eastern mahogany bodywood of some kind, and I believe a maple neck. Unlike a traditional Explorer that this guitar obviously is modeled after, this one's actually a 25.5-inch scale. I couldn't find that in the specs anywhere, so I did it the old-fashioned way, brought out a tape measure, and measured it. And sure enough, it is right at 25.5 inches. So, you know, so a little bit, you know, smaller strings will offer a little bit more tension with it. It actually came strung with 8s, believe it or not. Which so I don't know if 10S are subscribing to the Rick Beato lower lighter string gauge to tighten up the bottom end theory, which I have recently been experimenting with myself and have found it to be absolutely true. But that's what it came strung with, and I generally wanted this guitar tuned down a little bit lower from my other Gibson Explorers, you know. So I tuned this one down to whole step down and drop C, and you know, it's maybe a little bit too springy, as my friend Tony Ramsey might say, but you know, not nearly as bad as it would be on a Gibson. And you know, the more I've played these strings on it, it actually, you know, I've gotten used to it now, and I actually kind of like them on there. So frets seem to be in you know, about the nickel frets, and about the medium jumbo size range, and you know, neck profile itself, I mean, honestly, it feels like a 60s Gibson neck or an Epiphone neck or something like that. I mean, almost identical. If you blindfolded me, put this guitar in my hand, and you know, and then put an Epiphone in my hand right behind it, or Gibson even, other than the scale length, I'm not sure I would be able to tell the difference. So as far as playability goes, it came packaged very, very well. You know, I don't want to go into too much detail about that, because Guitar Max just recently demoed this exact same guitar on his channel, and you know, he actually went through the unboxing process. So I invite you to go check out his video on this guitar, because you know, what he unboxed is the exact same thing that I did. I am going to defer to Max for that information. If you don't know who Guitar Max is, by the way, he's that other guy on YouTube that you know, looks just like me, like it's like almost impossible to tell us apart. Yeah. I've been playing this guitar for a few days now. I really, really like it a lot. I had been wanting to check out one of the 10S guitars for quite some time. This is one of the production models. You can buy this guitar brand new for, I think the listing on Reverb right now is like I think it's a $351 and change, which is insane for a guitar this nice. I couldn't believe how cheap it was. I don't know if they're able to do that by, I think they sell direct only, so I don't know if they're able to, to produce quality-wise, it's right on par with the upper-end Epiphones. So, I don't know if they're able to do that by eliminating the middleman, but, it's basically the same quality as an upper-end Epiphone, maybe even a little bit nicer, for about a third of the price. Unbelievable. The only thing that I ran into with this guitar, and 10S, who are kind enough to sponsor this video, gave me the go-ahead to be completely honest about everything that I found on it. So I'm going to do that. The only thing that about this guitar is right out of the box, there was a slight wiring problem where the input jack wasn't soldered in correctly. So I took it down to Tony real quick, and he had it fixed up in less than 10 minutes, and that includes the time that it took me to pull it out of the gig bag and set it up on his bench and all that kind of stuff. So very, very quick fix. It's a production model guitar. It happens. No big deal. And to be clear, every other, I did reach out to Max directly. As I mentioned, he just demoed this exact same guitar. He didn't run into any issues like that with his. And I have, everybody else that I have communicated with who has played or owned a 10S guitar has not had a single complaint about them. So, I have to assume that mine was merely a one-off incident. In which, like I said, a production model guitar, it's going to happen from time to time. No big deal. I have been, as I mentioned, been wanting to check out the 10S guitars for quite some time. I reached out to them and, asked them if they would be interested in, working together and having me demo one of their guitars. And they said, sure, absolutely. And let me figure out which one to send you. And okay, I'm going to let you surprise me. And this is what arrived. And it's a killer guitar. Like I said, I'm very, very pleased with it. I'm very pleased with the build quality. Needed very little setup work out of the box, by the way. With the strings that were on it, I thought for sure I was gonna have to restring it, and once I got it tuned to where I wanted it to, even with the the light gauge strings that came on it, turned out to be just perfect for. I didn't have to touch anything. I thought I was going to, but I didn't have to. So check out 10S guitars. Links down in the description below. Again, fantastic bang for your buck. I am really, really impressed. Thank you so much to 10S Guitars for making this video happen. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It really, really does help out a lot. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.